This is Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book on Amazon worldwide in both Kindle and paperback versions. Today, we're going to be doing the Four Aces spread. And the question is, will Greg's divorce finally go through? The Four Aces spread is it's kind of an overview spread. It's 15 cards, 3 cards under each ace, under the clubs, under the spades, and finally, this is an outcome. So 3 cards under each energy, and then an outcome. So the hearts represent love and the spirit. They're a very pure energy. The diamonds represent the physical world and abundance, okay, all the things that money can buy. And each ace represents the potential energy of every card in its suit. The spades represent, the clubs represent foundation, connections, rootedness. For instance, this is the mustard seed, which is a seed that you plant and it grows. The 6 clubs is the olive tree, which grows very slowly and may grow very large. Spades is about conflict, challenges, obstacles, and the dead things that we need to cut out of our life. And so this has all of the energies present. This represents all of the various energies of life. And here we have the outcome. How does this all turn out? We have 3 cards for the outcome. So 15 cards. And you can find this spread on page 163 of my book, Playing Card Divination, the Magi Method. So anyway, question is, will Greg's divorce finally go through? Okay, will Greg's divorce finally go through? Greg has been married to Candy, and they've had a very difficult relationship. And basically, they have gone from one crisis to the next, and they were married about a year, and there was a lot of infidelity. And he's still like this. He's married for life, and he's just going to keep taking her back. And finally, his whole family got involved, and that's enough. So let's read the spread. Let's start with the heart. And this is about the things of the heart. And this is will the divorce finally go through for Greg? And it's from Greg's point of view, and that's important. Because if it's from his soon-to-be ex-wife's point of view, then you'll see different cards, and it'll be the spread will be from her point of view, but this is from his point of view. So I always start with the middle card, and the first card is the snake. And this snake it's a queen, so it's a very feminine card, and this may actually represent his ex-wife. It also represents that the difficulty. This has been emotionally very difficult. It's been a long and winding road. And the snake is often an unfaithful woman. So this is actually a good representation of her, because after they got engaged, she slept with Greg's brother. And Greg ended up forgiving both of them, and his brother was still best man in the wedding, and he still married her, and it just went on from there. So scourge is a lot of conflict. The pain of the scourge comes from not one strike, but strike after strike after strike after strike. So this is a very complicated, very painful constantly painful relationship, and the relationship is now just completely broken, and the question is, will they divorce? And so two spades here, this also can represent divorce. Okay, so this is beginning to look like already that yes, it's leading to divorce finally. Let's add it up. 5 plus 12, 10, jack is 11, queen is 12. 5 plus 12, that's 17, and that adds to 5 hearts. The fence sitter. The fence sitter is in other cartomancy systems, it's also called the fickle woman. The fence sitter just reacts to circumstances. It's a very watery card. The hearts are very watery. So there's still quite a few circumstances that are going to need reacting to. But at the end, it looks like it ends in divorce. Let's keep going and let's see what we get here. Okay, so diamonds. The diamond suit is about it's about the physical world and the abundance of life. Diamonds are basically everything money can buy, and they're also all electronic and communication kind of things. So as the energy progresses from the heart suit, it slows. Diamonds is very fast. Hearts is the fastest. It's the purest and the fastest. Diamonds, it's a little bit slower, but it's very fast. Clubs is much slower. It's very rooted. And spades reverses that flow. It cuts away the dead things of life. So here under the Ace of Diamonds, we have Roadblock, Jacob's Ladder, and High Tower. And Jacob's Ladder is a ladder goes up and down, and the angels of God were ascending and descending on this ladder. So this indicates that things are going to get better. Right now the road is very blocked for Greg, and it looks like it's going to get better because of the High Tower. The High Tower it's probably the court. It's probably the divorce court. This blockage will be cleared by the court, and things will get better. Okay, so a very contentious relationship, very unfaithful woman, leading to a break, a real break. And let's add this up. This adds to 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 5. That's 19. I'm not adding these are just energy cards. So 19, which is 5 clubs. So actually, there's 3 5s here if you add the add card in. So 5 of spades, 5 of diamonds, 5 clubs, and the High Tower. So a lot of change is going to occur in his environment, his day-to-day life, and it's because of this High Tower. So that's good. We like to see that. And that also suggests that this divorce is finally going to go through. Okay, clubs, the energy of the clubs, can you see that? Okay, so clubs is about rootedness, foundation, family. Okay, they planted a seed. They were married. Okay, and they were growing this marriage. So what's going to happen to this marriage? Is the divorce finally going to come through? Well, in the middle we have coffin, and that's literally death. Put it in the ground and bury it. Next to it we have the earthquake. Earthquakes are very devastating. An earthquake only lasts 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, but when it's done, everything is changed. So it tends to be very painful when it happens. There's often a big buildup, but then something happens and it shakes your whole world, and then the whole world changes. So an ending that changes the whole world. And here we have player. Player is Jack of Diamonds is player. Player is about, it's very new. It's generally a new situation, a new person. So an ending that's very violent and sudden leads to a completely new situation in terms of Greg's rootedness. Let's add this up. 11 plus 10, 21 plus 4 is 5, 24. So that's 7. 7 of hearts is the 25th card. 7 of hearts is the Star of Bethlehem. And the Star of Bethlehem is about healing, and it's about direction. All the 7s are return cards, so he can begin to heal. So the end of his marriage, this very sudden and violent end to his marriage, leads to a new situation for Greg, and healing can finally begin. It's kind of a long spread, but it's well worth doing, because you're really going to know what's going on when you do the 4 aces spread. Okay, so spades is about conflict, challenges, obstacles, and cutting away dead things. The spades are the undertakers of the cartomancy. Okay, so what needs to be cut out, what is going to be cut out, what is blocked. So here we have, we'll always start with the center card. Mother Earth is in the center. And Mother Earth here is the situation. You know, the situation is going to change. Mother Earth is a very stable card. She likes to stay at home. This is about the home environment primarily. It's about pregnancy. So the home situation is going to change. It's really blocked. This 9 of spades is no, stop, blocked. And here we have the Magi. So the Magi is about, the Magi is a powerful person, can be male or female. Any of the cards, whether queens or kings or jacks, can be male or female. But this is a male energy card. It's a very direct action card. So a powerful person is going to take direct action on the environment and clear this blockage. Okay, so that also suggests that divorce will occur. So there's a lot to say here that divorce is going to occur finally for Greg. This is the outcome position. So, and the outcome is, how's it going to turn out? So you have a complete picture of all of the energies present in every area of life, emotions and feelings, day-to-day physical environment, a lot of change, rootedness, and this is very literally, you know, the marriage and the rootedness of the situation is going to radically change and die, and a new situation is going to be created, and the situation is going to change by this powerful man, probably a judge. And so the outcome, we have 3 of diamonds, which is the Trinity. We have 7 of diamonds, the finger of God, and 4-leaf clover, 4 clubs. So the finger of God is it's a good luck card. So the outcome of this is, for Greg, is good luck. Finger of God is also lucky 7. All the 7s are return cards. So this is big luck and a direction card. So this divorce is going to lead to very positive luck for Greg. Trinity, he's going to get a lot of support from his family, which was, his family was became very alienated because of the situation. They kept telling him to get out, and he wouldn't. He kept taking her back and taking her back. And then there's the 4-leaf clover, which is it's a small luck, so big luck and small luck. And 4-leaf clover is very active. It's very temporary. You have to really work for it. So this situation leads to long-term and short-term luck and lots of support for Greg. And this adds to 10 plus 4 is 14. And so that's 4 diamonds. So there's actually 2 4s present. So 4s are foundation cards. So a good foundation is going to be established. This looks very positive for Greg. So I'm going to say that this, you know, will will Greg's divorce finally go through? I'm going to have to say yes. Greg's divorce will finally go through, and it's going to turn out, and it's going to be very positive for Greg. It's going to be a very positive result for Greg. So this is the 4 aces spread. You can find it in the book, Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling. And it gives a very comprehensive view. It's sort of it's a mini grand tablet of the Magus. And we later I'll show you, eventually on one of these videos, I'll demonstrate the grand tablet of the Magus, which is all 54 cards and an even more comprehensive look. And the really good thing about this spread is this is the first time we're working with houses. Basically, this is the Hearts house. Okay, so everything, these 3 cards relate to feelings, emotions, and spirit. This is the Diamonds house. This is related to the physical things of life, everything money can buy, and communications. This is the Clubs house. This is about rootedness. And this is the Spades house. This is about conflict and obstacles and things that need to be cleared out. So this is a spread that uses, a very comprehensive spread that uses 4 houses. And the Grand Tableau of the Magus has 54, it uses all 54 cards and has 54 houses. So anyway, I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find us on Facebook at the same name.